disclosure. There are two types of disclosure. There's disclosure that needs to be made before rendering a financial service, and disclosure made during rendering of financial services. Let us first look at disclosure that need to be made before rendering a financial service. Before rendering a financial service, an FSP or representative must disclose in writing to a client any conflict of interest in respect of that client, including, number one, what measures are taken to avoid or mitigate the conflict. Number two, any ownership interest or financial interest except an immaterial financial interest that the provider or representative may get. Number three, any relationship arrangement with any third party that may be a conflict in sufficient detail so that the client can understand the relationship and the conflict. A provider or representative must, at the first reasonable opportunity, inform the client of any conflict of interest management policy and how it may be accessed. Disclosure that must be made when rendering a financial service. When rendering a financial service, a representative must disclose the signed authority from the FSP for whom the representative is acting, indicating the fit and the proper status of the representative in relation to the financial service being rendered. Number two, the fact that the representative is under supervision if applicable. And the third disclosure, any changes to the personal situation of the representative with regard to the honest, integrity, and good standing requirements. General disclosures. The purpose of a disclosure is to enable the client to make an informed decision. Verbal disclosures must be confirmed in writing within 30 days. Disclosures must be in plain language, must be factually correct, must not be misleading, must be adequate, must be appropriate, must not be repeated. There are three types of disclosures. Number one, FSP and representative disclosures. Number two, product supplier disclosures. Number three, we have commissions disclosures. FSPs and the representative disclosures must disclose name and contact details of the FSP or representative, financial service, products and the categories that the FSP is authorized to render, legal status of the FSP, contractual relationship between the product supplier and the FSP, compliance and non-compliance department details, the indemnity insurance details of the FSP. The representative must disclose if he or she is working under supervision. Commissions disclosure. When rendering a financial service, representatives must avoid and where not possible mitigate any conflict of interest between provider and the client or the reps and the client. The reps have to disclose all amounts, sums, values, charges, fees, remuneration, or monetary obligations. FSP must also disclose nature, extent and frequency payable to the provider of incentive, remuneration, consideration, commission, fee, non-cash incentives, or benefits. Product information disclosure. The FSP to ensure adequate disclosure on product suppliers, the FSP's commission, and the products offered. Disclosures regarding the financial service to be provided to a client are required to enable the client awareness of the material terms of the contract. This ensures the client has adequate information on financial products.